So, I'm about to partake in, God, this smells so good. I didn't mean to soak them for 3 weeks. I actually forgot. My plan was to soak for 48 hours. But I was dealing with my jaw and the ear infection and everything. I just completely forgot about them. And I was looking for something and I saw the cup. And I was like, oh man. I was like, what is this? And then I looked at it. Took the lid off and I was like, oh my God. I've been having this stuff soaking for so long. And I was like, thank you. I need some more actually. Because I now realize I have to get bifocals. Like the ones with no medicine at the bottom and the medicine at the top. Because I can't see what the crap I'm forever doing this. But these have been soaking for 3 weeks in water. And it smells like, if you've ever been in a red dirt basement, or if you're from, or a house that was built in like the early 1900s, 1920s, around that area, they didn't really pave their basements. They had just the regular dirt. My grandma had one. I loved playing in her basement because I loved that smell. This smells exactly like that after 3 weeks of soaking. Oh my God. Okay. I'm finna try one of these because if y'all remember in the video, I actually ate one of these and the bottom was so hard I had to spit it out. So. Wow. Those were hella soft. Okay, let me see what else I put in here. I don't remember all what I put in here. I got some sunshines in here. Hold up. Okay. Let me see if I can get them out. What was I thinking when I did this? Oh my gosh. I think I was trying to put everything that was hard in my teeth in the water. Because somebody suggested to me to put them in some hot water. And I think that's probably what I did. Oh my gosh. The little suns. Oh hell no. That was just one little thing. Oh nah, we good. Yeah. I like my teeth. Okay. What else did I put in here to soak? Oh. Oh. Oh, this looks like melted in my mouth. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Actually, I forgot. My plan was to soak them for 48 hours. But I set them aside and I got an order for a graduation party, and completely forgot about it. Then I started on some t-shirts for a birthday party, and that's how I saw them. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to taste these after so long. And so I'm gonna okay. So summary. These were in there. Got these from Terra Cravings. These are soaking in the cup with the rest of them. There's like a cup full of them. Oh man, I'm making a mess. Okay. So, it was a cup full of them. And you can see like different ones in there. And I have these that I had in there. Now, this sucker is hard. I don't know how strong anybody's teeth is, but if you got any suggestions on how to soften them up, please let me know. Now, these, they melted. They all taste like this one tastes more like outside. Boil them, you know. I should try that. Cause I got a whole bag of these sunflowers. I mean, sunshines, and they are hella hard. But these little suckers right here, they melt in your mouth, but they taste like outside. If you ever been in the woods hiking and it started raining, that's what these. If they had to be a flavor to being around that, that's what these right here taste like. Now, these these little ones, they taste like hot rain on some red dirt. Really, really earthy. Like, I think because I had so many of these in the cup, that's probably why they smell like a wet basement. But they're so much easier to crunch around, especially that little bottom part. So much easier. And the brick, oh my god. We already seen how the brick is when Earth Pica first started eating them in the videos. The reason why I decided to try them and did the video on them. Oh my goodness. But this one has been in the cup with them for the past 3 weeks. And If you like soft grit, this turned into a soft grit. Let's see what it tastes like with one of my gray balls. Y'all know I'm a big gray ball fan now. I mix them with all of my minis. I love the smell of grills and outside, to the point to where gray ball gives me that feeling that I can taste that smell. Oh my God. Gray ball and brick. Oh my God. And gray ball is not smoky, heavy smoky like that. Oh, you did? Girl, I need some more of your brick videos. Earth Dirt Pike and Change today. We need some more of your Earth Dirt videos. You know, cause them things gave me life. Woo-wee. I don't even eat dirt, but I love to watch her eat dirt. Oh my goodness. I just can't do that grit. But I love watching her eat dirt. And when she crunch on them bricks, oh my gosh. I tell you, you would have swore she was eating some serious food. Oh my goodness. And you just had to get to the restaurant. That's just how good her videos. I would have never tried any kind of minis or the brick if it weren't for her videos. So many people do not give her credit because I never saw minis in anybody's videos but hers. And she was the first person that I seen doing minis. I saw people eating clay pots, and first thing popped in my head was the flower pots. But she had the minis, and she was eating the minis, and they just looked so good. And then she had this red brick. Oh my goodness. I tried the red brick. People needs to get, you know, a lot of people was DMing me stuff and screenshotting me stuff that a lot of people that's been going on in the Piker community, and videos and lives that people been doing and all kinds of stuff, because I don't get a chance to actually sit down during the day and go on. And I tell you, y'all, if it's about the crunch, let it be about the crunch. I don't want to see no boobs. I got my own. I can look down at them. The only other person who should be looking at my boobs is my female doctor, not a male, because he ain't got boobs to be knowing how to deal with my boobs or examine my boobs, and my husband. So, thank you. Oh, she said she'll to search for some dirt. I'll tell you, y'all need to see her video. When she eat dirt, oh my goodness. You may not be a dirt eater, and you probably cannot do the grit like me. I can do the little tiny grit, but it's soft. To me, it's softer than the dirt. I think it's softer than the dirt. I don't know, but her, oh my gosh, you be swaying up and down that she got her dirt from. that magical kingdom. And it's just so good. Oh my goodness. But everybody want to claim that they are the clay pot queens and dirt queens and all that and stuff. And I don't think clay pots would have been really known if she didn't do her videos. So I'm not trying to take no clout from nobody. I'm not trying to take no, you gotta go in. They calling you? I should have known that was gonna happen. She said she changed her name back. Yo, I mean, the only person who can stake claim to that the red brick dirt, the red bricks and the clay pots is her, because I don't think anybody would have paid them things any mind if it wasn't for her videos. And I watched them and decided to give it a try. And a lot of people noticed that I was eating them more, which was something that I had to look into, because a lot of people don't realize that you can't eat all clay pots, because some of them have been cured a certain way, and some of them cook for a certain amount of time. When you cook it for a certain amount of time, the harder they get. Some people put a sealant on it, and that sealant has lead in it. So if you get something that has a shine to it, or it's not dusty, that means it has a sealant, which is cancer causing, because that stuff is not edible. When you put a seal on it and you let it air dry, then you put a glaze on it, and then you put it back in the kiln. And that glaze has to be the kind of glaze that you can eat off of, that's safe for eating off of. A lot of people are not taking note to that. They're just happy to get a hold to a clay pot, and not all clay pot is safe. Make sure that you get the clay pots that, if your clay pot ain't dusty, it's not safe. It should be dusty, like this. It should be dusty. This is one of the broken mini clay pots from Terrell Cravens, aka Girl Chalky. If they're not dusty, then it's not safe, and you're literally ingesting and putting in your mouth something that is poisonous, and it's still soaking through. So you have to make sure that what you're eating, chewing, swallowing, however y'all do it, is safe, because the last thing you want is not only to be having issues from swallowing, but now you got cancer causing issues. You got cancer issues, stuff in your mouth, all of that. I didn't too much get the other clay pots, but my husband has to go in. But yeah, but yeah, I had to start letting people know that be careful when you're getting those minis, because not all of them are edible, and not all of them are safe in the sense of when you're swallowing. I don't care how much detox you do, not all of that stuff comes out of your system, because your body absorbs just like a sponge. Your body absorbs. So you can swallow and then do a detox tea or whatever, That stuff is already absorbed into your body before it comes out, and that detox pushes it out. So unless you are detoxing every single day, and it's more than the amount that you swallow, you seriously have to be mindful, because if you're swallowing that much and you detox once a week, you still see how that's not balanced. So I tell y'all, that's the other reason why I haven't been logging on, because we are a military family, and everybody know in the state of Washington, it's not that many blacks here, and it's not that many blacks that are in the military here. But yet, for the whole state of Washington, the black population is 8%. And out of that 8%, 5% is military. And we have every branch of the military here: Air Force, Navy, Marines, Army. So that can give you the gist of a pie chart on how it is. 2 weeks after getting here, at the time my son was 4 years old, and he had a whole lot of toys of superheroes. And I took him to the playground on our corner. And one of the kids, he's friendly. He's not, to him, he just see kids and he wants to play. He went over and started playing one of the kids, and then the kid went over to play with these other boys. So my son went over to play with them, and then I saw the boys get up and move. Well, when the boys got up and moved, they realized that my son had some toys, so they all was playing with the toys. But they would pick the toys up and they would move, like they were moving away from my son. So my son, he started playing with another little kid who I later found out was our next door neighbor, one of their kids. And one of the little boys came up to me and told me that they don't want to play with my son because he's black, but they want to play with his toys. 4 years old. My son was 4 years old. Just turned 4 years old, because we PCS'd here a month after he turned 4. And he did not understand that. He couldn't understand why these little boys did not want to play with him. And they kept picking up his toys and going to play someplace else. The neighbor, they're Latino. They went, the little boy went and he got my son's stuff. He went and got my son's toys and he brought them over to me. The little boy asked me why he couldn't play with his toys. I told him, just as my son is black, so is his toys. And if he can't play with my black son, then he cannot play with his toys. This is on a freaking military base, a United States Army military base. And they did this to a 4-year-old little boy. Of course, I don't go to the playground anymore because my husband thought it was best for me not to go back to the playground. I'll take my son to the playground. So whenever my son wants to go to the playground, he takes my son. But I don't go to the playground, take my son to the playground anymore. I don't know if that family still lives here. Of course, there was another house that had a huge Confederate flag hanging in their carport. I understand the militaries sign contracts and give their lives to protect freedom of speech and whatever. But when you are teaching that to kids and you still don't understand why people are protesting, nobody's protesting because of the cops. We're protesting for everything, just not one little thing. That George Floyd, look at me, you start. George Floyd was the straw that broke the camel's back. There's no reason for my husband to be signing his life over to protect people who are telling their kids to dislike his son just because of the color of his skin. Do you think that's fair? Not only that, but military, they also get profiled. and get pulled over by police. And then when they find out later that this was military, then the story changes. We have been dealing with that here in the state of Washington. I had to deal with my son getting traumatized and abused at a school that I later found out just because one day I asked him a question about what was going on in his classroom. And he told me that he gets put in the big box and he can't breathe because there's no air in there. And I later found out that they have a padded room in a special needs classroom. And my son is the only black kid in the class. And they decided they want to antagonize him and put him in there. He has RAD, which means that he has scar tissue in his throat and is extremely sensitive. And if he gets too upset, it swells. That means now he has trouble breathing. So that means now I have to rush him to the emergency room so they can give him a steroid that is only administered by the doctors that has a combination of other steroids to get his throat to go down so he can breathe. I was taking him to the emergency room 2 and 3 times a month, and I could not figure out why. My husband said that he was trying to figure out why my son was sitting in the living room with no TV on, in the dark, rocking, saying King Isaiah will be good so he don't go in the box again. He thought it was something with the TV that my son was just repeating. We later found out that they had been doing this to our son, traumatizing him. So his therapist, all of his therapists, his speech, his occupational, physical, all of them filed a complaint with CPS, and CPS had to get law enforcement involved because that is abuse to special needs kids. This is the stuff I've been dealing with. This is why I haven't been crunching. This is why I haven't been having videos. My stress relief is only 1/3 of crunching. Majority of it is creating because I'm an artist and creating. So I start working and I start creating. I even create for organizations free of charge, pro bono, because that's my stress relief. That's why I haven't been crunching. That's why a lot of y'all haven't been seeing me. On top of the fact that now my husband, by him being Muslim, he has to deal with someone at his job profiling him and treating him accordingly because of the religion that he chose to practice. He doesn't even pray or go to mosque anymore because of these people doing all this stuff. It's just, and since we're in the lockdown, we can't leave. Even though we have every 3 years we go to another base, we can't. Everything is on hold. So everybody is stuck unless it's in extreme importance for what they do to be needed at another base. So we're stuck here. But I had to start homeschooling my son. So now that takes less time away from me crunching and doing video, and had to make sure that he gets back on track because that was psychologically messing with him. And and we're already trying to work through some of his issues. So that's why I haven't been on, y'all. Y'all see all the stuff I've been going through. And why I have not been in the mood to do no videos, and why I have been just not really too much on social media. I've just been dealing with a whole lot. So now everything on base is the tension is so thick on the base, you can cut it with a knife and still won't make a dent. That's just how serious stuff is here. And me and my neighbors, we're from my neighbors across the street, they're from Chicago. My neighbors next door are from Georgia. She's from Columbus, Georgia. And we've all decided that we're going to have a cookout on Juneteenth. And since all of our houses are next door to each other, and we're at the end of the street, and nobody else it needs to come to the house at this end of the street, we're going to have a Juneteenth celebration. We're going to play all kinds of Fight the Power, Public Enemy, NWA, whatever we my Chicago neighbors are ratchet. But I'm all for it. And we're just going to celebrate. So I'm feeling a little better. I'll wash my hair. I'm getting ready to rock some Afro puffs. And I actually took a break from creating. I still have some Father Day baskets that I got to do. But I figured since I'm having a me day, then I'll come and do a crunch with the stuff that I got a couple of weeks ago that I apparently forgot that I had setting up. But if you guys get these from Terra Cravings and the little I call them chalice because they remind me of King Arthur, and I don't know, just first thing pops in my head is King Arthur and stuff like that. Then if you soak them, I'm telling you, I don't know. God, it still smells good. Oh my gosh. But if you soak them, let's see, take them. Oh my God. I'm telling you, if y'all see Earth Dirt Piker's page and she be mixing these with her clays, oh, I swear I feel like I just ate some hella good candy. Oh my goodness. And I think this is one of my gray balls that I had in a bag that I coated with some peppermint flavoring. And I taste the smokiness. But after I finish chewing, I have like a little hint of mint. It's not strong, but mixed with this and the gray ball. Let me see. I don't like it. I wonder what it tastes like if I mix one of these other mini. They're so soft. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me get another cup. And my husband was getting worried for a minute because he was like, I haven't seen you crunch on anything in a while. I told him I know. I just haven't cared to. I got it to fit into the little cup. Look at there. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna take a bite of brick. Let me tell you, there is a difference between the minis and the brick when it comes to flavor and texture. And there's a difference between these minis and these. I think these have been fired longer. I think these were air dried and then fired for maybe an hour. Oh yeah. I will show y'all my stash. Oh my goodness. I bought containers. Yeah, it's wet. I bought containers so I can transfer everything because I got so many little things. I had them sitting in water for like 3 weeks. I completely forgot. Yeah. And I found them the other day, and I was like, oh, I should do a little crunch since I'm gonna take a break tomorrow. But I never did change everything over. So I got the containers stacked, and my stash just stacked on top of each other. Even my son was like, "Mommy, you gonna eat your rocks?" So, alright. But yeah, yeah, it's been sitting in water for like 3 weeks. So that's why it's so shiny. But what am I doing? Little cup. Bread brick. Mini clay pot. And gray ball. Tastes so good. I have sensitive taste buds, so I can literally taste all individually. And the aroma. The aroma and the flavor. Thank you for checking in. Been a night, because a lot of people have been checking on me because they're used to my videos, and they saw that I had did a package opening, and that was it before all this stuff started popping off. I'm gonna try that trick. Somebody said try to boil these, and that stuff making me drool. Oh my goodness, mouth watering. Oh my gosh. See if I can find another one. Oh, I had a whole lot of these sunshines in here. Apparently, they floated to the bottom, and they're still hard. I'm gonna try to boil them and see if they're softer. I was also told to boil the white slate pencils, because y'all know I used to put those in the soft minis. And even though I have like some of the stuff, I just haven't been eating those too much, because I started getting like these blisters on the inside of my lip. And I had to ask about them. And I know it wasn't from me biting my lip. I mean, sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I bite my taste bud. And I was told to boil them first, or put them in some hot water and let them soak, and then air dry them, and then try it. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try boiling these little sunshines, and next up are those saucers, the little saucers that Yummy Clays has, and I'm going to let me see if I can pull something down. Put the glass on. Because I haven't put everything in the containers that I bought. They just still sitting in the bag. The bag is open, but it's in the bag. So, let me. Okay, so got my bread pieces. They got some balls. Look at that, I had the mic all down on the desk. Okay, so we got some balls. Got them mini vases. I'll probably do those next time. See, I had got 2 things of these suns. Them things hard as hell. I had got the little mini cups and then those. And then the tiny vases. And then I still have the saucers that I got from Yummy Clays. I actually think I took one and put it in someplace. I haven't tried these. Y'all already know about these, because these right here was the ones that I posted about, and now I seem not to be able to buy anywhere because everybody's buying them up, especially the sellers. But that's one container. Oh, I got a bag in here. Got some more vases. Good grief, I got stuff everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna organize this. I really am. I got some Sean Belgrove. I think all of these are like my immediates. Oh, it's kind of heavy, but I go Yulo and dry fruit. Magnified, whatever, however you say that. I might try that next with some Euro crumbs. That is some more Euro crumbs, dry fruit. Roots. These are some orbs I got from Yummy Clays, and some other little treats. These are some chalk stones, and these are some thin red slate pencils. So, Sunnies, of course, and these are some thick white slates. This is the sample box. So it's going to be quite a few stuff in here. I don't even know what that is, but I got a lot of samples that I know that are Pavosti or whatever the heck it is. It's more Russian. Still got some half roasted nutmeg, amber, McMee, strawberry, these other hard ass clay pots, chips. I don't even remember who I got those from. Silver Rose, Christmas, some more dribble chalk. I got like a whole lot of samples that I have yet to try, and they're just, every time I get them, I take them and I put them right there. I don't know, I'll probably do a giveaway and add it with the other stuff I have in the giveaway. These are all my little powders. This is the Shun. This is how much Shun I got left. I had a whole like one mini clay pot that's White Mountain and Burrow Dust. This is all I have of Burrow Dust. Oh, that was kind of heavy. Oh, that was real heavy. This is all I had to organize it. I know. I bought the stuff to organize it, and I just never done it. I just haven't organized it yet. All the rest I just take and just pot it up. But yeah. I tried them chalk stones, and I don't even remember who I just seriously don't remember who I got them from. But that sucker was big and hard, and I love my teeth too much. So it was suggested that I soak them. So when I actually get a chance to go through everything, I'm going to try to because I bought some containers so I can try to separate my stuff. I'm a September Virgo, and I'm extremely organized person. So I got containers, so I can have containers for the soft stuff to the hard stuff, and then everything else in between, powders, samples. I'm actually thinking about taking the samples and doing a giveaway just all of it. My magic number is 918 because it's my birthday. And I said when I get 918 followers, then I'll do that, and I'll also probably do a gift card or something. I don't know. But yeah, them chalk stones, I've seen people have smaller ones, and I be telling myself, okay, ask them where they got the small ones from, but then I forget, and I end up getting distracted because I'll see something else pop up in the feed and I get distracted, and they seem to be crunching them like it's nothing. But them big ass ones I can't even remember. I don't even know and I only buy from Sunny, Yummy, and Tail Cravings, and Cali Crunch. The only reason I haven't bought from Cali Crunch in a while is because the stuff I like, she sells out of it. By the time I have some money, she sold out. And I don't like the other stuff. So, you had to use a hammer on yours? Wow. I was thinking about that, but then I was like, man, I don't want to break my counter. So, somebody said hot water definitely works. Okay, I'm gonna put the sunshines in hot water, and I'm gonna put the white chalks. The white slates in hot water, and the chalk stones in hot water, and then I'm gonna see how they work. I'm gonna do it. How long do I need to put it in hot water? Do I need to let it sit for like an hour, or does it need to be boiling, or little pieces? Well, I'm definitely gonna try the hot water and see how long or how hard they are, and then I'm gonna time it. I'm gonna do the hot water 15 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try to put mine in. I'm gonna boil some hot water, and then I'm gonna put them in there for like 15 minutes, and then take them out, and then I'm gonna try it and see how it works. Cause I like my teeth. I'm up in age. I don't need to be getting no dentures at 50. And I don't even remember which one of them I got the chalk stones from. I don't know if I got it from Tail Cravings or Yummy Clays or Cali Crunch. I don't even remember, because usually when I get stuff, I take them out of the bag and put it in another bag. And if I don't do that, then I usually leave the bag open if it's a lot of them. But I don't think I had got that many. I think I only got like 4 or something. And I tried one of them, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. And then I tried a second one, and it hurt. Yeah, just like this sun. This was my first time trying this thing. Look at that, and it's already dry. I can't even break the little tip off. These things are hard. Who all been eating these? I got these from Girl Chalky, aka Tail Cravings, whichever profile you follow. These things hard as hell. Like, bless your heart if you got teeth of steel for these. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wouldn't even. I wonder if I take it outside and drove over, would it break? It probably won't break. I wonder if I get a hammer and try it, would it break? These were cooked. When they're that hard, that means they was cooked it. to the gods. The only thing left with them was to be dipped and sealed. That's just how hard these are. So if you've bought some, how did you soften yours up? Because I'm not gonna hurt my teeth. This is my first time trying one. And apparently in the cup, dang it, top fell and everything. Apparently I put 4 of these things in water, and they are still hard. If this one is hard, then I know those are hard. Look at this one. God, this cup smells so freaking good. Oh my gosh. And it's been raining on and off here. Oh, I bet you it's these little bitty cups. These little bitty King Arthur cups. Making it smell so good. Oh my God, I still trying to bite. No, I'm good. No. Wet, dry, still hard as hell. People seem to love Chinese loss. Personally, I think it's just dirt from China. I think it's dirt from China and they just put a fancy name on it to make it sound like it's the shiznick. I don't know, but I don't even want to. The only reason why we call white dirt is because that's what they called it back in there, because they dig in the dirt for it. It's not actually dirt. It's like a chalky cake-a-lime, but that's what we call it in the South, white dirt. Whenever you said white dirt, everybody knew that it came from the ground, but it's not dirt. But I've had some people DM me about the different white dirts, and some people advertising Georgia white dirt the same as other white dirt. There is a difference. I've only come across 3 different types of Georgia white dirt. One that is real chalky and have granules in it, and I tried that from like Americus, Georgia, which is like near the middle part going down. Americus, Georgia is going to Macon, but right in that little area. Be careful, because not all white dirt is what it is, and research y'all stuff too, because some people be lying about these dirts. I don't know who, but they be lying about these dirts. And if y'all not careful, just like I've seen DMs about the clays being renamed.